Hello, my wonderful tarot lovers. I welcome you on my YouTube channel devoted to tarot reading for famous people. And a couple of days ago, I did the tarot reading for Justin Timberlake, and I asked many interesting questions, but it turned out that some of the questions that you are interested in were not asked, and some of the topics were not covered. So today I decided to do another reading for Justin, and I called it Justin Timberlake Part 2. So I want to ask 6 more questions about him and his future and his career, and also some questions about Britney Spears. I couldn't help from asking these questions as well. And the first question is, what's the situation with him right now? What's happening in his life right at the moment? Right now, let's see what he is having. We see, okay, 6 of Pentacles, 4 of Sticks, the Hermit, okay, the Page of Pentacles, and the key card is 3 of Wands, 3 of Sticks. Okay, so from this combination, we see that he, to this moment, to this point, he achieved some stable position in the society. He got what he wanted. He achieved some prosperity. He earned a lot of money, but right now he wants to expand his expertise and work on something new. The Page of Pentacles shows us that he is working on some new project, and the Hermit in the head position tells us that he wants to keep this project private. It's either he thinks it over right now, thinks the new project over, or he already started working on it, but he keeps it private. He doesn't tell to anyone about that. Okay, the next question is, what about his career? Is he going to retire in the nearest future? What's going to happen to his career? Okay, 8 of Sticks. Wow, 10 of Swords. It's the sad card, actually. 2 of Pentacles. 6 of Cups. And the High Priestess, the main card. So the High Priestess tells us about the mystery of what's going on, about the secret, the hidden thoughts again. So here we can say that he needs some changes. He's tired of what he has been doing his whole life. He got so tired that he decided to change his career and to do something else, probably something that he has never done before. If you ask me if he's going to retire, my answer is no, he can't retire because he has 2 children that he needs to support. Here we see the card of children, the 6 of Cups, and he has something that he wants to do, but it doesn't bring a lot of money right now. But he wants to change the sphere of his work, and that's why he's looking for doing something else. Okay, the third question: what will happen to him in the nearest future? I know it is a weird question because anything can happen to him in the nearest future, but still the cards can show us probably the main events or some his emotions, his feelings, what he will feel in the nearest future. So let's see. Oh, the Hanged Man. The Hanged Man. He's victimizing himself. The Eight of Pentacles shows us the hard work. Okay. The Queen of Swords. Temperance. Two main arcanes. It's very interesting. There is something interesting is going to happen. And Ace of Pentacle in the main position. You know, the Ace of Pentacle always symbolizes something new, some new project, something that will bring you prosperity, something material, some material values. So here we can say that he is going to work really, really hard on something new, some new project. And it will lead to some problems with his health. He has plans to go to the doctors, to consult the doctor about something. And it will lead to less time with his children. So he will spend less time with his family because he will be working really hard on some new project. And the next question is about Britney. I want to know if their relationship back then was real, that they really loved each other, that it wasn't planned by the management, that it wasn't the part of his PR management. I want to know how real their relationship was, Britney and Justin. So let's see. The Judgment, Page of Wands, Page of Sticks, Knight of Pentacles. Wow. The Empress, the pregnant lady, and Two of Sticks, Two of Wands. First of all, I want to say that their relationship was based on passion, of course. If you ask me if their relationship was a project of the management, my answer will be no, of course not. The cards don't say that. It wasn't planned by the management. But if you ask me as well if their relationship was based on true love, my answer will also be no. They didn't love each other, but they had passion. There was passion between them. And according to the card of Judgment, it means that they knew each other from the very childhood and they were close. They were like friends. They were like family. Their family were very close. And they, at the moment they met again, like they started their relationship, they were both famous. They were both young. They were both beautiful. And they decided to start their relationship just to increase their popularity. They thought it would be fun for the public to talk about them more. They wanted to be talked about more. They wanted to be noted in the media more. But according to the pregnant lady, we can say that probably their relationship went too far, and they didn't expect that. And Britney got pregnant. It wasn't planned. It was unexpectedly done. And that's why their relationship ended, I think. It was the reason she got pregnant. It's obvious. They didn't know what to do. According to the Two of Sticks, they didn't know what to do. They were like between two set of fires, and that's why they didn't know what to decide. Okay, so, and the next question is how Justin felt when they broke up. How Justin felt when they broke up. Nine of Cups. The Judgment. Okay, the Judgment. Six of Swords. Nine of Pentacles. And the Chariot. Very interesting combination of the cards. Even if you don't know anything about tarot symbolizing, you will look at the combination and you can easily say that Justin was not devastated. He wasn't even sorry about that. According to the Chariot in the main position, we can say that he easily moved on. He just moved on. And it was his idea just to give it up, just to move on. And his selfishness and his concentration on himself only, it led to their breakup. And so here we can see that he just moved on. He didn't think about anything at that point. He easily gave it up. All his wishes came true, and he was quite satisfied, I think. He didn't even feel sorry for her. Looking at the cards like that, I really feel sorry for Britney, because she had such a boyfriend who just left her and without any support in the heart situation. But okay, we're not judging here. Let's continue talking about Britney and Justin. The next question that I want to ask is why they made up the story that Britney cheated on Justin. As far as I remember, they both were talking about that. Justin blamed Britney on being unfaithful to him, and Britney actually, she didn't say yes, but she kind of confirmed that. And according to the cards and Britney's book, it wasn't true. So I want to understand why they made up this story. Okay, the King of Sticks, the King of Wands. Wow, Two of Cups. The King of Swords. The Fourth of Cups. And the Lovers. The Lovers in the key position. The Lovers means it was their choice. They made this choice themselves. Of course, they couldn't tell the truth to the public why they broke up. They couldn't tell it. And that's why they agreed. According to the Two of Cups, we can say that it was the decision of both of them. It wasn't like somebody was agreed and the second person was disagreed. No, they didn't have any disagreements on that point. They both agreed on telling this kind of lie to the public. And it was their idea, and there were at least two people who helped them to make up the story like that. So it wasn't by themselves. Somebody helped them. Like, hey, why don't you tell to the media that some of you cheated on the other, something like that. And according to the Fourth of Cups, it tells us that finally, in the end, they were not satisfied with the lie they've made. It influenced them somehow in a negative way. So they were not happy with what they said, with their choice of saying that. Well, it was very interesting reading this time. My cards gave very interesting answers, but to me, they were quite predictable. It looks like truth to me, but of course, I don't guarantee that it was their reality back then, that all I say is 100% truth. But it's interesting. You can see how tarot cards work and how they tell about different situations. Please write in the comments what you think about this reading, and if you have another character you want me to tarot read for, don't hesitate and write them in the comments as well. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you all enjoy what you see, and take care. Bye. See you in my next videos.